The Night Shift is a real-play D&D video and podcast series for mature audiences. Content warnings can be found in the episode descriptions.
Last time on The Night Shift.
Who is that? That's the princess. How'd you get the princess? What's going on here?
Don't worry about it.
Tom, you rolled a 19?
No, I rolled a 6.
Oh, it was Attilius that rolled a 19.
Yeah.
Attilius, you notice that when you go through the door, the last thing you kind of see as you kind of look over your shoulder is Davik sort of looking through the crowd. And you can tell he's mingling with people, but he's got his eye directly on you.
I can't scrape together gold. My soul's already sold. So if you're trapped under a spell, I wish you well. And if a creature roams your streets, you do better to retreat. 'Cause if you want it done right, don't hide the night shift.
Timbo, where the hell are you? Dad.
I don't know. I turned around and Bill was gone, and I didn't know. I'm lost. This is a great haul.
All right.
This is a great haul.
Should I go back? Should I go back and grab
Actually,
Dad?
no, Bill opens the door and sees Timbo and starts waving you over.
Bill, there you are.
He'll rolled pretty well, so he's going to save you. So Bill and Timbo were last men in. So what are we doing? Running down the hallway?
Yep.
Towards the sound?
Are we
What's the
able?
princess doing? What is the princess doing?
Also,
I've
that's a
I've
good
got her
question.
by the wrist, and I'm just kind of like
Dragging her
we're gonna
along.
Go meet your
It's got a
future
little. It's
husband.
got a little aggressive at this point. Yeah, for sure. We've definitely kidnapped her. Obviously.
And there's a guard trailing.
No,
No,
the
just-
guard. No, she told the
She's
guard to stay.
having a ball. Hasn't had this much
Okay,
fun
yeah.
in days. Been
Nice
so
roll.
stressful. Just happy to be out from under the thumb of all those prissy nobles. She's, you know what? Hasn't sprinted in months. Having fun. Would rather not do it in heels, but is having a good time. Her guard feels sort of the opposite way. Hasn't had to sprint after someone in months. Is really pissed off that he's having to. He's literally right in front of you and Bill, Timbo. So you guys are all sprinting down the hallway, and that guard is like 4 feet in front of you.
Yeah, I guess she's probably like 13, so that makes sense that she'd be pretty gullible here.
Whoa.
I mean, come on. If we're talking
All right.
about like a medieval princess arranged marriage, it would make
All
sense
right.
that she'd be young and very sheltered and
It
whatnot.
sure would.
Relax, Timbo.
Let's call it 16.
Yeah, for my purposes, let's make it like closer to the age of consent, at least.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel icky about
Wow, are you the princess? Come on, we're gonna go see the prince. My mom says she knows him.
it. He's rolling his eyes as he runs.
So this guard is in front of me and Bill.
Yeah.
And does it look like he's
Oh, he's pissed off.
yeah.
He's annoyed.
And he's only 4 feet in front of us?
And we're all still in disguise, right? The spell has
Everybody's in disguise.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want to trip him.
Yeah, I right.
Trip him how?
I'm behind
Take
this
the
guy.
guard
Oh, you
out.
know what I do? I'll take out my boomerang and I throw it right there at the back of his knee.
The back of his knee.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Roll an
hurts
attack.
too.
Yeah,
That
right at
takes
his
people
feet,
down.
you know.
Yeah, roll an attack.
Yeah. All right. I'll roll an attack. That's a 19. And plus 0 on the boomerang, so a 19.
Yeah, so you sling that thing, and it's very much like Captain America shield. You sling it, hits the back of his knee, and comes right back to your hand like as a ricochet, and you're able to put it up before he even really notices anything.
Mm-hmm.
He clambers to the floor, and you guys run right past him.
Yeah.
He screams some
I
obscenity
curb
you
stomp
don't
him as
notice.
I'm running past.
Oh, wow.
Wow, dude.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Roll initiative, everybody.
All right.
Roll
Sooner
damage on your
expected.
boomerang, by the way.
Yes, the damage on the boomerang will be a D4 plus 2. So 4 damage.
4 damage. Jeez.
Mhm.
Okay. It's like the blade catches him on the back of the knee, and you can see blood spurt out immediately.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
12.
10.
13.
12. Well, initiative is -1, so 11.
Are we all gonna go gangbang this guy and roll?
Okay. Jeez. Okay, and you wanted to curb stomp as well, and I think at this point you do get a surprise round. So,
Yeah, he's prone.
just make an unarmed strike, which is just roll a 1d20 plus nothing, I think.
No, I'm +6 on an armor
Holy
strike.
Ghoul.
Now, it's going to be an 11. I rolled a 5.
You're +6 on an unarmed strike.
Correct.
Holy shit.
Barbarian, let's go.
Don't I have an inspiration die?
You do, yeah.
All right, I'm using it here. Yeah, okay, now a 24
Cool.
is my attack.
24 to hit's gonna,
Yeah.
it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
And
Fight's
you roll with
over.
advantage, by the way, so you didn't, because he's prone.
Oh,
So you
then
didn't
I
have
didn't
to use that inspiration dice.
Yeah.
So you still
then,
have one.
Then I didn't. Yeah. Okay,
Because
good.
he's prone, you just run by and just stomp on his head as you roll by.
Yes, I do.
I believe
And then we
that
just
does an
keep rolling.
automatic 5 damage for you.
I believe that's correct.
Did we just kill this card?
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Killed him? Dead?
Absolutely.
Did his knock him out?
4
Just
damage, then
smashed
5
his teeth?
damage. Yeah.
Just cracked his skull?
You watch as a couple of his teeth
This
scatter
is
across the
level
marble
4.
floor.
Does the princess... I think,
She's ahead of it. She's ahead of it by a long ways.
Yeah, she
She
didn't see it.
That's
She
what
didn't
it
see
say. Okay,
It's a
cool.
good thing because this is her trusted confidant. So
Yeah.
Not
No
anymore.
shit.
okay, yeah, disregard. Yeah, it was a trusted
I
confidant.
want to glance
confidant.
back and my
Past
eyes
tense.
are just going to... I really want fuck this.
I mean, that was nothing to you either. Jeez.
Yeah. He didn't miss a step. Just stomped and kept on going.
That
took
was
this guy out
like
with a
Kestrel
boomerang.
levels of just random murder.
Unmitigated violence.
It's up there with having Gareth. That is up there with how Gareth died in terms of things that I don't know if they needed to happen.
That's your new
It's-
move, man.
no, it
Don't rage.
absolutely
Just throw a
should.
boomerang and curve stomp.
Jeez.
That's gonna be Timbo's signature move from now on.
Oh, gosh.
What, to run up behind someone and boomerang them in the back of the leg and then stomp on their
Yes,
head?
that's it.
I don't
He's
think
not-
this situation's going to happen to him,
We
Chuck.
don't know. We don't know.
Sure, he's dead. Is there a way to bring him back?
I mean, you can heal him.
Zach, where are you? Are you with the prince?
Fine.
You talked to him on the walkie-talkie and then winked.
Well, to them, because I said, are you with the prince? But we know he's not with the prince. See,
Gotcha.
but yeah, the princess.
Gotcha. All right. So you guys arrive at the end of this hallway, and it's another room that is very much in terms of decoration like the Great Hall, just smaller. It would probably fit dozens of people, not hundreds. But it has same instead of stained glass windows, it's windows that you can actually see through. Same rock salt chandeliers, sort of a light glow. Very bright. It's actually even brighter in here because there's real natural sort of light streaming through the windows. You're very high up as you look out through these windows. In your approach, you can tell even the highest spires in the city, other than the one you're in, are below you by quite a bit. And I think the first thing you see is the woman in the black dress is on top of Zedric, and her hands are around his neck, and she's just sort of banging his head against the floor.
Whoa. Okay. So,
Sorry, what was everybody's initiative? Did we get that? The initiative?
Yeah,
Yeah.
13.
12,
10.
11.
Yeah, wow.
Okay.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Straight.
Bill's was 13. I can't
Fuck
believe
you,
I'm
Bill.
rolling one for Greg, but I am.
I wish you would have curb stomped Greg, if I'm being honest.
Greg's is 14.
There's still time for that.
Zedric's is 4. Woman in black appropriately is 22.
Woman in black.
Wow.
Princess is 2.
Yeah, maybe could we argue for a surprise attack, given she seems pretty occupied?
You can argue for it.
Okay.
What's your argument?
Well, I mean, she is actively back turned to us, choking Zedric and slamming his head against the floor. So I feel like,
Are we stealthing on the way in? Or
No, we do
full
bang
run?
through the door. We
Yeah.
bang through the door.
I think if you're full run, bang through the door,
Okay.
she hears you. As you guys emerge through the door, you can see that while her hands are around his neck, there's like this energy around her hands. She's not just choking him; she's doing something magical.
Wow.
She looks up, and you guys watch. She kind of smirks at you, and then she takes her hands off Zedric, stands up, and sort of dusts off her dress. Again, huh? Okay, let's go again.
Let's
Yes,
go.
bitch, right.
I knew it!
All right. I told you I was getting those vibes.
Lady
Lady Taros. Back.
Taros. I was going to say Davos. Those
Wow, I
ship was-
flipped that page just
Wow.
completely at random. That's really weird.
All right. So,
Lady T.
I'm kind of catching my breath as I come into the room. Like, guys, did y'all see what I did to that guard?
no one is huffing harder than Bill, who is doubled over, just like. That was so violent.
Oh my god.
The princess is still with us, correct?
The
Yeah.
princess is
Yeah.
still with you.
Yeah.
Did she roll for
And
initiative as well?
suddenly she
Yeah.
looks really concerned. She kind of looks back behind you guys into the hallway, and the guard's not there. She realizes she's in another room with like 10 people she doesn't know. The prince isn't here, which is where she thought she was going. So she kind of starts yanking her hand away from Kestrel. Lady Taros starts kind of weaving her hands and sort of muttering to herself. And you guys watch as these somewhat familiar black tentacles start to stretch across the room.
Damn it.
Not this again, crikey.
This woman is like a cockroach.
Exactly. But this time,
Zedric's here.
you have an Asher.
Uh-huh.
It's going to hit, Timbo. It's going after Timbo, sorry. Rolling for attack now. Yep, that's going to be a hit. What's your AC?
13.
Yeah, definitely going to be a hit. $14 points of damage.
It's nothing.
Oof.
Sweet.
It wraps around,
Don't
let's say
like
one of
that.
your arms. Let's roll evens it's left, odds it's right. Left arm. So it wraps around your left arm and just sort of pulses, and you feel this like energy, sort of negative energy, sort of pulse through you, and you wince a little bit. You're not going to be able to use that arm for any attacks or anything, but other than that, you're good.
Does she have that amulet around her neck again?
She does not have an amulet around her neck. No. Greg is up next.
Fucking Greg.
Greg stands to the side,
Get him,
draws his
Hankosaurus.
sword, and sort of looks to you guys for guidance and goes, who are we attacking? I don't know who that guy is.
Chop those black tendrils, Greg.
Oh, sure. He runs over and swings at the black tendrils, and his sword passes directly through them, and he clangs against the marble floors.
Great job, Greg.
Why did you tell him to do that?
Tom Bombo.
Well, I thought it might work. I don't know.
You never know.
Okay, well, I will run over to Timbo, and as I do many times to start these fights, I will
Praise be.
power slide behind him and slap him on the ass.
Nice
give him
ass slap.
and give him
Let's
heroism
go.
and say, "Fear not, Timbo. You're stronger than Talos. You're Taros. You can do this."
Ah.
And so now he gets the heroism thing. He's fearless, or he has bravery, and he gets. Is my spellcast modifier still +4? I can never remember where to check that. Where to see that?
Yeah, let's see. It's your spellcasting modifier is +4. Yes.
Yeah. So and then he gets +4 HP at the beginning of each turn.
So just remember,
nice.
it doesn't stack. It's one time.
Yeah.
And if it gets taken down, it goes back up the next turn. Make sense?
Yeah.
So you can't get to +8 the following round. +4 is the maximum. And that's true
Each turn
of
you
any
just get
temp
+4.
HP. Temp
Yeah.
HP can only be added once.
And
Yeah.
then I'll just keep encouraging him and be like, and don't worry, I'm sure you'll be able to use that arm sooner rather than later, which not that inspiring, but there you go. You can have a little bardic inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm going to start running to so we're in a big hallway, we're in a big room, right? You said
room,
chandeliers and everything hanging, curtains on the side, drapes on the side.
Lots of windows.
What? Lots of windows and whatnot. All right. I want to run to, so we ran in. Timbo's here. Power slide. And then, so I want to run to the edge of the room on the right side.
Okay.
And maybe get behind a couch.
Okay.
Is
Done.
that fine? All right, cool.
Bill's only got one move. He reaches in, grabs his dagger, throws it.
Hell yeah. Nat 20 coming up.
No dice. Bill throws his dagger, and it arcs past her and strikes a window, and that window shatters.
Oh gosh, Bill.
Oh, slipped it. Sorry, just overshot it. Kestrel, what do we want to do?
All right. So I turn to the princess and I say, "I'm so sorry. We must have gotten into the wrong room.
Wrong room.
I don't know where, but don't worry. This evil witch seems like she is dead set on hurting us, and I will protect you. So you just need to stay behind me, okay? Okay? Do you trust me?
No.
Well, you're going to have to, or if you want to survive, okay? You have to do everything that I say. I will make sure you live through this, Your Highness."
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion is +4. Ooh, I got a 19.
Yeah, she doesn't look like she necessarily trusts you, but she's gonna listen to you. Yeah. You're at the moment you're the person with all the other people. Some scary things are happening. You're saying something comforting. She looks like she's more or less gonna listen. She backs up a bit, but she stays behind you.
Okay. Then I turn to Taros and I cast Witch Bolt, which is a level 1 spell. A beam of crackling blue energy lances out toward a creature within range, forming a sustained arc of lightning between you and the target. Make a ranged spell attack against that creature. On a hit, the target takes 1d12 lightning damage. And on each of your turns for the duration, you can use your action to deal 1d12 lightning damage to the target automatically. So, like,
Lord.
subsequent, like, I can use this again without having to cast it again.
Yes, but it is a concentration spell. So you can't cast another concentration spell while doing this. And if you get hit with damage, then we have to make a concentration check to see if you kind of keep your focus. We'll handle that when we get there.
So I have to roll a d20 for an attack.
Yep.
A little taste of her own medicine.
Yeah, for sure.
A little little energy on energy. Blue versus black. Tendrils on tendrils.
Do I get any plus for an attack? +2.
It's like hentai.
11.
Oh, Tom, T-Bob.
Like
why?
tentacles.
No, I got it. I got there. I'm asking why. What was the roll?
11.
11's not going to hit.
Damn. All right.
I think the lightning kind of arcs past her, and she looks over at you like, "Oh, you want to play?" and starts stalking towards you. Simba.
I have a question, just a mechanics question. If a spell fails, does that mean I still lose that slot?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Ooh.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was just...
Yeah.
Sucks.
Costly.
All right.
Timbo.
I get that ass slap from Tom Bombro.
Way too hyped up about that for the record, but go ahead.
And I rip off the catering clothes, and I just go into this rage. I'm not here to play.
Do you have anything underneath?
Look, crocodile tooth necklace.
All right. Bare
Let's
chested
assume
it
he
up.
kee's the bottoms on.
Popping pecs.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Are you just popping your pecs?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah, dude.
Absolutely. This my left arm is not usable right now due to this tentacle, right? So I pull out Mistweaver into my right arm, and I use it to teleport me
Hell yeah.
to behind her.
Hell
So
yeah.
right behind her?
Yes.
So she was stalking towards Kestrel, so you sort of appear in the spot she just was.
Yes.
Okay. Love that.
Can she maintain that connection through his teleport?
Let's go no.
Yeah,
No,
that was my goal.
That's
Was
what
I'm
I'm
getting out
saying.
of this
That's
by
what I'm saying.
teleporting out of it.
Didn't
Fucking beast!
Didn't even think of it. Glad you asked. Yeah, I think when you disappear, those tentacles just like grip and find nothing and start sort of sliding around. And you appear behind her, sword in hand. Stop it, T-Bob.
It's
Quit it.
flopping around.
I so don't need this tentacular hentai action in our podcast.
Wow. Well,
Good for SEO.
Is it?
We could be the only hentai-paced D&D podcast. There's a lot of real estate. There's a lot of real estate to be grabbed there.
Do not know.
This is great.
I'm
Yes.
gonna quit doing this. Go ahead, Timbo.
Okay, so I really entered a rage and I teleported. Can I get an attack in on that same turn?
I don't think think so. I think the Mistweaver teleportation requires a bonus action, which you'd already used your bonus action to rage. So I think.
Or use his action to rage, and then the teleportation
essentially use one of them as an action and one as a bonus action. That's kind of what I was thinking.
So you're behind her, and on your next attack, you have advantage.
Just be like,
right.
Boo, motherfucker.
On my next attack, I have advantage, and I will already be raging. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
That works.
You know what? Go ahead and roll perception.
Everybody or just me?
Just you.
Nat 20.
Wow.
Hamlet on the back.
So you're facing. It was just you because you're facing the right direction for this. I think you can see that the princess has started backing up a little bit. She just out of fear. She's not like trying to run or anything, but when she backs up, her back kind of hits the door and it swings open a little bit, and you can see kind of at the far end of the hallway, Davik is walking this way. All right, Attilius.
I step up facing Lady Taros, and I get into a battle stance, and I scream at her, "Back to the bowels of hell, you miserable witch!" and Eldritch Blast.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Roll that dice.
Move.
Ooh. That's a 5.
Come on. Did you say a 5?
The song
Yeah.
remains the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah, song remains the same. Damn you, new dice tower!
Okay, yeah, that's a 10, so it doesn't hit.
No.
Again, sort of arcs past her as she's walking. It sort of goes between her and Timbo, who's like suddenly appeared right behind her. I think that's what throws you off. Timbo suddenly appears there, and you sort of
Lords of Light!
yeah, you sort of flinch, and it goes the wrong direction. All right, Zedric sort of grips at his throat, and it's becoming clear he can't breathe. He's sort of struggling, and his back is arching. He's sort of gripping at nothing in particular. And he continues to do that throughout his turn. Princess is going to do nothing. Lady Taros is headed straight for Kestrel, and she's gonna, since she's already got that that black tentacle attack out, she just sort of whips it over, and she's trying to kind of whip them around Kestrel's feet. Ooh, I think Kestrel, unless you want to handle another way, I think when she whips it over, you turn it into jump rope. You just sort of hop right over it, and they slide clear across the room almost to where Tom is standing, and she sort of curses and appears to sort of re-up and go to do it again. Greg. What is Greg doing here?
I don't know.
Just kill him? Just kill him? Okay.
It's Hankosaurus also.
So Greg is now standing where the tentacles were as he went to chop at him. So yeah, I think he walks over to where she is, like very like confident, strides over and slashes his sword at her face.
Okay,
Yeah.
Greg.
And misses horribly. Just like slashes, and it's like right in front of her face. She just sort of like backs up her head a little bit. And it was close, but just right in front of her face. And she looks at him and just puts her hand out, and he just flies backwards 15 feet and hits the ground. Tom, what are we doing?
So when I'm looking at Lady Taros, are we seeing any sort of she had the amulet last time around. Is there any piece of jewelry or in particular, I guess what she's wearing, just a black robe, that's it? What else do we see looking at
I think
it?
in order to make that sort of investigation, it's going to have to be like your action for the turn,
Okay.
and you'll have to roll investigation.
And I don't know that Davik is coming through that door either.
No. Didn't see it, hasn't been communicated.
Yeah, let me take a good, long, hard look at her.
Yeah, I think roll investigation.
Shit. It's a 7. No. 6.
Oh, good. That makes a big difference. Yeah. 6. You look her over. The dress covers a lot. Hard to even tell if she's wearing a necklace or anything. Nothing to find out there.
All right. I wouldn't do that because then I don't have that knowledge. If I look up, okay, I'm just gonna keep running. So I ran there. I hid behind the couch. Timbo's now behind her. I'm gonna start to climb up a curtain. On the side. Yeah, on the side. I'm pretty acrobatic.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check.
Oh, a natural 20.
Sure. What you trying to accomplish?
I'm trying to get higher. I've been thinking about these chandeliers a lot. They're pretty big, right?
Yeah.
And they're hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, they're like iron chains, iron setting, and then there's rock salt coming out of the top of that iron setting, and it's glowing. So they're very heavy.
Okay. Well, I guess I was just kind of scouting the battlefield a little bit, little change in perspective. Okay. Are there any ledges up there that I can like scamper onto, or am I just hanging from the curtain?
With a natural 20, you tell me. You find a ledge?
Yeah, I think it's probably like a bit of maybe it's like the top of like a pillar, or it could be, just how the roof is built. There's a little like recession or something. Okay, so I scamper up there.
That it?
Batman.
No.
He says that to himself. No one understands why. Bill, having thrown and missed with his knife, goes, "That's my only weapon," and he starts running. He grabs Greg on the way by. Greg is laying on the ground. He kind of grabs him and drags him for a few steps and leaves him behind a couch, and then keeps running, and he's going to get his knife. He gets all the way and grabs his knife, but that requires his full action in order to dash.
Hell yeah, Bill.
Good job, Bill.
Kestrel, what are we doing?
I don't know. So can I make a perception check or around me to like figure out that Davik is walking down the hall, or do I hear his footsteps or something?
If you want to use your action in this turn to figure out like sort of tactically how can you gain an advantage or what disadvantage are you at, then yeah, I think we could probably skin it that way.
Okay.
There's no way you can like actively make that decision because you don't know he's there. Does that make sense?
So is Zedric like still on the floor, but we don't know what's causing him to not be able to breathe? Is it
I think you can just hear
tendrils?
him like gasping, and he's on the ground sort of like wriggling and writhing.
Okay. We don't know how to
Have like a
help him at
dispel
all.
or anything.
I'm going to assume that Lady Terrace is controlling that somehow by some kind of like concentration spell, so I'm going to try and hit her upside the head to break that spell.
With what?
Hopefully. With my immovable rod.
Love it. So you pull out
I pull out the tube of lipstick
Uh-huh.
and I expand it to probably normal quarterstaff size, and I just make a swing for her head.
Okay. Let's roll an attack.
Please, please, please. Oh, frack. 8. What is my movable rod attack? It's probably not going to do anything.
You're looking for the immovable rods plus.
Yeah, I don't know if it has one.
Do you have like a two-handed plus or anything?
No, I don't think I do.
Yeah. Call it +2. That
Yeah.
puts it at 10. It's
Yeah.
not going to hit.
Not going to hit.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
we're
you
off to a slow start, boys.
Yeah.
You,
We haven't touched her yet.
you swing and she just sort of ducks it. Like you swing for her head and she just kind of ducks it, and she can sense, oh, now I'm in close. You can see she's kind of smiling at the idea that you came to her.
And then I yell, "Princess, run! Get out of here!"
Oh no.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Who wants to go
I think-
play its Little Wars?
Well-
I fucked up.
Yeah, we're not. No, I think we're doing it out of character this time.
Yeah, that's why.
Who wants to? I fucked that one up. Yeah.
So this past holiday season, you guys, where did you get a lot of your gifts?
Well, Little Wars. It's actually where I got this sweet D&D sleeve thing here.
I did notice that. Your character sheets are in there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, finally. If only I remember my spell cards.
Mm.
You can also buy at Little Wars.
Yeah, my brother's actually really big into random tabletop games, and
Yeah.
I found a couple new ones from him. Like, what is it? The Betrayal at Baldur's Gate was
Oh,
there,
that's a good
which
game.
sounds really fun to
So it's
play.
in the D&D universe,
It is in the
technically?
D&D universe. The only it takes a little while to set up, but boy, is it worth it.
Really?
It's a good payoff.
And then a
Okay.
couple of my other friends are really into painting those miniatures. So I
Yeah.
got them like a couple gift cards to like go and get
Bro,
some.
That's cool. We should
Blood
get some
Bowl.
miniatures for us, and we can have them on the table. Like,
It's a great idea.
I bought a Blood Bowl Season 2 booklet because Blood Bowl's incredible. And actually, Little Wars has like probably legitimately one of the best Blood Bowl communities in the entire country, if that sounds like something you'd be into. They have like 32-person leagues that you can go play in. Super, super fun.
In
It's like-
general,
Blood
they
Bowl's like
have.
fantasy football.
It is
right?
fantasy football, where the fantasy is, your goblins and orcs and dwarves. Very, very tactical. The most rage-inducing game I've ever played in my entire life.
Well, in
But, yeah, it's super
general, Little Wars has an amazing community. Like,
Yeah,
not
I agree.
just Blood Bowl. I mean, the staff there is also super helpful whenever you walk in. Just like, hey, can we help you find a game? Like, what are you looking for?
yeah.
So they're really great. Easy to kind of dive into exactly what you might be interested in.
It's not clicky like a lot
No,
of
for
those
sure.
stores are. And if you haven't been to Little Wars in a few years, like before Van and them took it over, it had a little bit of that, and Van just completely turned it around.
He really did. It was
It's such a welcoming
phenomenal work in there.
atmosphere. It's not like a sometimes you walk in and you just feel like an outsider. Not the case at Little Wars, one of Baton Rouge's hidden gems.
Yeah, right off of Jefferson Highway in Baton Rouge. Find them on Instagram at Little Wars BR. They've got a Facebook page as well. Make sure you're checking them out. Thanks to Little Wars for being a sponsor of the Night Shift.
Woo!
Thanks, Little Wars.
Love you.
Welcome, the Iron House Kickball Tournament. Up next, we have the Night Shift, perennial losers. But, their legs have gotten stronger, their hearts have grown 3 times the size, and they appear to be getting drunk. Okay, well, let's take a little break, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be back in 5.
Oh,
Yeah, my leg is feeling a little stronger since the last time we leveled up, even though it's been a little while.
Wow. Hey, Bill, great job out there, man.
Yes.
You really, I know you didn't get on base today, but your effort was astounding. Great job, Bill.
People kept telling me that I was never going to get to third base, and I didn't.
No, you didn't. But
No,
that's okay.
But it was the effort. It was
How
the
can
effort.
you miss that ball? I kicked it right to you,
Well,
man.
but, I mean-
right to you. I might as well use you as the ball next
Well,
time.
to be fair, I'm about the size of the ball, and you kicked it. It was right
Well,
over
I
my
reckon
head. I couldn't.
next time you climb up on Attilius' shoulders.
Just-
Is that legal? Can we look in the room?
Oh, I
to
don't
make
see why
sure?
not.
Just pour me a drink, okay?
Oh, yes.
Whatever.
What is?
Well,
Oh, I'm so angry right now.
my good friends over at Rally Cap took
yeah.
the liberty of brewing us a beer named after something that we'll never truly understand,
What is this? Oh,
and that is Victory Formation.
and there
Fair
seems
assessment.
to be some sort of runic symbols of some sort in these cans.
Well, yes.
Interesting.
The good news is a hazy IPA, 8% alcohol by volume. Victory Formation is very tasty, even though we'll never really understand what it's like.
Hey, it's
on
only
the kickball
15 to
field.
0. Okay, y'all, let's keep the faith. We still have a chance.
It
We
is,
can do this.
for sure, it's a perfect sports brew.
Yes, yeah.
Quenches the thirst.
I reckon when I crank out my dingers, I can just trot around the base path and
Watch it with the dingers. This is a family sport. We don't want to
Fuck
offend
yeah,
anyone.
dude. I fucking love American football. I get it now. I just had a sip. It's like Odin. I can read the runes. It's football, man. Fuck yeah. This is actually a great can.
something happened to Tom Bumbo over there. I reckon.
Wow, yeah.
Thank you to Rally Cap. It's a delicious beer. Quite
Yeah.
a good pale ale.
Pelican Craft Brands distributes this throughout the greater Louisiana area. Always a fan of bringing delicious craft beer to the people.
Man, I
Cheers.
detect notes of citrus. It's
Whoa.
quite delicious.
Oh,
Your palate.
Very astute over there.
yeah. Cicero.
Only,
Thank you, I
Only
tried.
she worked on her kickball skills like she's been
Ooh.
working on her beer
That
drinking.
was Tom's fault. He missed the ball.
No, I
He
Oh, okay.
missed the ball.
don't think you know how the game works. Why would you be kicking it to me anyway?
The smallest
We're
man on
same
the
team.
field.
That doesn't make any sense.
Thank you, Rally Cap.
All right, get your asses back on the field. Let's finish this ass whooping.
Huzzah!
Okay, Timbo. Yep. Go ahead.
I'll take my +4 hit points.
You got to save Zedric, dude. By break, I mean just fuck her up.
Yeah. Oh, that's definitely what I'm going to do. I've still got
You have
Mistweaver
advantage?
in my hands. I'm rolling with advantage.
Mhm.
I'm raging.
Inspiration.
Double-handed. Right at her back.
Okay.
Baseball bat style swing.
Make it happen. Wait. Horizontally or vertically?
Horizontally.
Okay. Love it.
The high one is a 15 with a +6, so a 21.
It's going to do it. So she ducks Kestrel's staff, and as she comes back up, you kind of catch her with that horizontal swing of the sword right as she's rising, clear across the back, kind of right across her spine. Roll damage with Mistweaver.
An 8, 13,
Ooh.
15.
Big damage. The deep damage.
So you cut her across the back, and you see her kind of scream. And I think Timbo, probably because of your high perception roll the previous time, you can see that this whole time her left hand has been balled into a fist, and she releases it, and you guys hear Zedric go,
Praise thee.
Thank God.
all
Love
right.
it. And
Anything else?
I shout at the top of my lungs, Daddy's home! Daddy's home! Daddy's home!
Attilius, what are we doing?
I make my way toward Zedric and grab him and pull him to safety, like kind of like behind the couch where everybody else is hiding, just to get him out of the way of
So right by
what's
Greg.
going on. Yeah.
Yep.
And then do my weapons still feel weird to me? Am I still experiencing that? Like,
I think you'll know that if you grab your weapons.
okay.
One of your weapons.
So let's say I grab one of my daggers and try to throw it directly at Lady Teros's forehead. I want to smack her.
Yeah, you grab it, and as you go to throw it, you can definitely sense, like, it's like the weight is foreign to you. Even though you picked it up not that long ago, it's like, it's not like the weight has changed or anything. Just, you don't have the muscle memory that you used to have when you threw your daggers. You've done this 100 times, 1,000 times, and this feels like the first time you're ever doing it. So roll 1d20, but don't add your plus to hit. Which is
The
plus
Bill
4.
special.
Come on, baby.
10.
10 is going to miss. So you throw it, and it clangs on the floor well ahead of her. And I think you just sort of like shake your hand, like trying to figure out what's going on here.
Do I have COVID? Is that the problem?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Guys, I got a jet.
Zedric is gonna take the turn to regain breaths, regain his composure.
Okay, so her concentration did break, choking.
Her concentration,
Okay.
I think we can establish, her concentration spell broke. Yeah. The princess turns and sprints through the door, as instructed.
Uh-oh. Davic's beyond that door.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for her.
She trips.
Davik, who's now last in initiative order, he rolled a 1, which means he goes next, grabs her by the throat and walks back in through the door and throws her down.
He doesn't care about the princess at all?
No, they
Doesn't
don't care
sound
about
like it.
her, dude.
No, definitely
The
not.
prince doesn't even give a fuck about her.
Damn.
Just grabs her by the
Daddy's
throat, throws her back
home.
down. And, oh my gosh, it's like a reunion, except that guy, and he points at Greg. I don't know who that is.
Kill him.
How are you? Are you good? I can't believe we're all here.
Doing great, Davic.
This keeps happening.
Wonder why.
I'm not saying
excited
I'm not
too.
saying anything because I don't think he sees. Does he see me? Does he like made eye contact with me?
Up in the
He's
rafters.
trying to hide?
Up, like, yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty.
He's like a
I'm like
gargoyle.
Batman. Yeah, I'm like a gargoyle. I'm like
Batman.
I didn't realize you were trying to hide. Yeah, sure. He doesn't see you.
Okay.
He's got eyes on everybody else. In fact, he's even like, oh, where's Tom? Where's Tom Bombo? He should be
Dead.
here. Everyone should be here. Dead?
Yeah, dead.
No.
Yeah.
I told all of you to be careful.
Yeah,
I
a
did say
Yeti
that.
killed him. It was pretty ugly.
Yeti.
Yeah. You know they have these up here?
Yeah. Yeah. So what are we doing? Teros, come on. And she kind of puts her hands up. What are we doing?
I was trying to get the princess to meet with her future husband.
He looks down at her. And where the fuck is he?
Didn't get the memo.
Didn't get the memo. You know,
Yeah,
it's a
didn't
classic.
get the memo.
It's a classic rom-com mix-up.
Yeah. There was no meet cute.
No
They're
meet
very,
cute.
Very disappointed.
Okay. Do you want me to get him?
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure. That'd be great.
Okay. We're just gonna sit here and sort of bullshit each other, or come on, you're here because of me.
No.
You love me. You like
No,
following
I
me.
want-
We
wanted
just
to go
recently
to a
opened a
party.
catering company. We're trying to make a little extra money to fund our adventures.
Are
We
you guys luscious leaks?
You've heard, so you've heard. You've
Oh
heard.
my
That's
god,
good.
the whole kitchen is ready. You guys were coming out of the kitchen. Okay. All right. I've got it now. Yep. I knew your accent sounded familiar, Timber.
Oh yeah, mate. Of course
All
it
right.
did.
Well, okay.
Pretty
So you
recognizable.
followed me here because of the dwarf business.
I wouldn't say
I
we
wanted
followed
to go to a
you.
party. Yeah.
Again, trying to make some extra scratch. That's all we're trying to do.
Okay. Here's the deal. I'm about to make a lot of money. I mean, an unfathomable amount of money.
Well,
And I'm going to
right.
just-
Humble brag.
Well, yes. I mean, it's tacky, but it's true. I'm about to ride off into the sunset and dive into gold coins.
I feel like we've had this conversation
Yes,
many
we
times.
keep having this conversation. I keep telling
sounds
you, I don't
nice.
want to kill you, but you keep sort of wandering in front of the firing range. You know?
Yeah, but how are you going to make this money?
I'm gonna sell it. You already know. Come on, don't make.
Yeah,
me.
but see, that's where we have a problem.
Because of dwarves, really?
Yes, really.
Dwarves?
Really.
They're people too.
I mean, yeah.
How does
it's fine.
Greg react to this now that
Greg looks confused.
it's all
Greg's like, what the
our
fuck?
racist.
Greg's whole world is sort of backwards right now, and it shows on his face. Bill finally arrives at his dagger and picks it up. I got it. I found it. Oh, Davik's here. Davik sort of waves. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna have to kill you now.
You can try.
Okay.
This whole time I'm studying Davik. I want to see, you know, kind of the same thing I was trying to figure out with Lady Teros. And what does he have on exactly?
Okay.
Does he still have
Roll.
the amulet?
Roll investigation. Since you're using your action to do that.
5, fuck, 4, fuck.
All of his, royal raiments are covering up any jewelry he might have on. So it's unclear to you. I've warned you, and I don't want to, but you're now crashing the biggest deal of my life. Your Lady Teros she looks a mess. You've got blood on you. Clean yourself up. But I can't have this. It's gonna ruin the whole deal. We're at the final point here. I've almost got ink to paper and coins to bank account.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to cut you in? If I give you 5%, will you go away? That's a done deal. I'll do that
No.
right now.
You're killing all the dwarves. No.
I'm not killing any. I'm a scientist, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
I developed a.
You remember back when you just paid us 20 gold to kill an orc that ended up being an ogre? But it's fine. Those were the good old days.
Those, you know what?
Before we
You know
knew what
what?
a piece of shit person you were.
Simpler times.
Whoa. Come on. I've been nothing but respectful to you except for when I was trying to kill you.
And you just told us you were going to have to kill us now, so.
Well, you're making it impossible.
We killed Greenwich, and we can kill you too.
That's the first time he's looked surprised. His face sort of falls. You killed Gernich Lincoln?
Yeah, that's the one. LinkedIn, yes.
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
Profile shut down.
Are you sure?
Mate, he's not alive anymore. See if you could talk to him with some brainwaves or something. You can't. He's gone.
Use your Rocky Talkie.
Yeah, I mean, what's dead anyway? Aren't we all kind of walking corpses?
That's dark.
Wow.
No. You should talk to someone about that. Okay, guys, 5%. I'll cut you in.
No.
Not even for 50%.
Hard no.
Your time's come,
It's
Davik.
not happening.
Fine. He extends his hand,
Oh, shit.
and Bill goes flying out of the window behind him.
Not Bill. He couldn't have done that to Greg.
I mean, I can't hold it back anymore. I gotta yell no at this point, and I want to.
Lady Taros.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, we're gonna go in initiative order. Lady Taros starts walking towards Davik, sort of unbothered. Right, her back is bleeding, but she's just walking towards Davik. She's gonna use all of her movement to just do that. You see her sort of moving her hands. It's unclear what she's doing exactly. Greg pops up and starts running with his sword towards Lady Taros' back, and Exenador goes and grabs him by the scruff of his neck and yanks him down.
Zedric?
Again.
Zedric.
I'm sorry, I said Exenador.
Yeah.
Zedric grabs him by the kind of scruff of his neck and yanks him back down behind the couch. Tom, what are we doing?
Okay, well, seeing Bill go flying out of the window, I want to yell no. And okay, so in my head, I didn't say this because everybody was talking and everything. I felt like I was kind of sneaking around above them. We could do that. Or is there like an Errol Flynn type of rope, like a pulley that I can like chop and swing in on or something?
What are you trying to swing in on?
I want to, while I'm yelling no, jump down and I want to land on Lady Taros, like my legs around her, like
Black Widow
on
styles?
her shoulders, yeah. And we could try to cast Crown of Madness on her.
Oh.
Whoa. All right.
Yeah, I think we can stipulate that you crawled from your little spot around behind them, crawled across a chain very stealthily, again, working off that 20, and that you jumped from the chandelier down into her shoulders as
Okay,
she's walking
yeah.
towards Davik.
Hell yeah. And I land on the shoulders? You
Sure.
do that? Okay, fuck
Now that 20's done.
Okay,
Give me
great.
enough
Well,
rope
I
for that
want
one.
to try to cast Crown of Madness, which she'll probably pass. We'll see. It's she has to pass a wisdom saving throw.
24.
Well, now I'm on her shoulders. And this is a little awkward now. I mean, I just want to
As
start
you land,
gouging at her eyes.
You hear Bill go,
Land on your back, Bill.
Is my loot a bonus action? How can I remember that?
here, I can figure it out for you. I believe your loot is a bonus action. You go to inventory. It should be under there. Quartet loot. Yeah, bonus action. Once per day.
Okay, cool. Well, then I'll go ahead and split into 4 as I'm on her shoulders, and I guess I'll just start trying to claw at her eyes. Probably no damage, but whatever. Because the Crown of Madness didn't work.
Yeah, so I think you're just kind of distracting. You can't use your action to attack, but you're trying to distract her, waving your hands in front of her. Bill goes flying out the window, by quite a bit. He tries to grab like a curtain or something, but it just rips as he's flying out. I'll remind you, you're like hundreds of feet in the air.
Yeah.
I would like to do wild shape and turn into an eagle when it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn next. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I dive out the window and wild shape into an eagle midair, and I dive for Bill.
Next time on the night shift. Yeah, I mean, I see, once he touches thumbs, we all know what that means.
We all know what that means.
And
Yeah.
so I just backflip off
Shit's
her
getting real.
shoulders.
Gotcha.
All 4 of me.
All 4 of you.
Flitting around.
Yeah.